Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie Esther here, and lately we've been talking about Meet Your Maker because of the crossover Meet Your Maker event coming up in Dead by Daylight, and there's going to be a little bit more to it. You can get some exclusive cosmetics if you own both games. So Dead by Daylight put out this tweet here today. The winds of Meet Your Maker's wasteland are blowing over the entity's realm. On April 4th, receive exclusive rewards in each game when you own both Dead by Daylight and Meet Your Maker. So they have this banner here for the crossover, and Meet Your Maker also tweeted about it here. Goes into a little bit more detail on exactly what you get. When Meet Your Maker launches on April the 4th, players who own both Dead by Daylight and Meet Your Maker on the same platform will get their hands on highly exclusive cross-promo content in both games. Rewards will automatically be added to qualifying players. No extra steps needed. And if we click on this, it'll show us exactly what we get. So we get the Wraith biomechanical spine as a weapon. The Trapper gets a crunching blade as a weapon, and the Huntress gets a toothed axe. Those are the very rare killer weapons. And then Meg is going to get an exclusive outfit called Pentacath's Suit. So that's what you're going to get in Dead by Daylight. And then I guess on the other side, these are the things that you're going to get in Meet Your Maker if you own both games. 2 building blocks available in 3 shapes. 2 props. One looks like a pallet. That's funny. 1 animated generator prop. And then 8 decals. The Dead by Daylight Deco Pack will be available in Meet Your Maker. Now, we've been talking about this upcoming Meet Your Maker event. I've been showing people how you get the different colored gen mats in game in Dead by Daylight. And what a lot of you have said to me is, what is Meet Your Maker? So this game's coming out on April 4th, and it says Meet Your Maker is a post-apocalyptic building and raiding game developed by Behavior Interactive, the same people who make Dead by Daylight. So now, this is important here. Available on April the 4th on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X or S, and Steam. So what this means to me is that this package of cosmetics for crossover won't be available to Switch or Epic, right? Because it doesn't sound like Meet Your Maker is going to be available on those platforms. So if you do want to get these crossovers, you have to own both games on the same platform. So I have Dead by Daylight on Steam and on Epic. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. I think I'll only have the Meg's cosmetic when I play on Steam. I don't think it'll cross over to Epic, even though I have cross progress. Could be wrong about that. But if you only play on Epic, it doesn't look like you can get this stuff, because you have to have both games on the same platform. One good thing is I think this game is going to be free on PlayStation. Play it day one on PlayStation Plus. So if you have PlayStation Plus, you get this game for free. People are like, well, it's not free. You got to play for PlayStation. You got to pay for PlayStation Plus. Well, presumably our Dead by Daylight players are already paying for PlayStation Plus to play Dead by Daylight online, right? I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this trailer because, as I said, a lot of people don't even really understand what Meet Your Maker is. And, you know, here I'm telling you, you're going to have to buy the game if you want the cosmetics. Maybe you'll just buy the game for the cosmetics. Or maybe you'll want the game. Build and fortify ruthless outposts to extract and safeguard genetic material. So that's what the gen mat things are, genetic material. I'm learning too. I have not played the beta on this. I don't know anything about it. Outsmart and infiltrate other players' outposts to gather more resources when Meet Your Maker launches worldwide. So my understanding is you build a base and try and make it impenetrable so other people can't raid your base and get your gen mat. The genetic material is the thing that is of most importance in the Meet Your Maker wastelands. And then the other side of it is you can try and raid other people's bases. So let's go ahead and watch this trailer and learn something about it together.
This wasteland is a domain of devious creation. 1,000 shrines to pain and challenge, each built to protect the only resource we have left. But by whom, you ask? By builders, the masterminds of the wastes. They express themselves in stone and steel, raising fortresses to stop any raider foolish enough to enter. But look closer, and you will find that no two builders are exactly alike. Take this example. I call them maze makers. These builders weave their outposts like a loom, spinning labyrinths to torment and confound, luring their prey deeper into the abyss until escape is nigh impossible. Next come the trappers. They are masters of suspense, crafting traps and secret snares.
Trapper, you
All
say?
is quiet until the chaos erupts. An invisible arsenal lurching to life, eviscerating any who covet their oozing horde. Visionaries are a different breed still. Yes, they are artists of the damned, creating beauty only to pervert it. They spawn their brutes in grafted masses. The creatures scatter and surge, fly and fire. A dark legion living only to feed. The maestros, however, do not yearn for blood so much as to break their opponent's will. These builders are the wasteland's obsessive geniuses, the creators of its most merciless challenges. Every chamber is a trial of skill and will, each outpost a relentless summit to climb and conquer. If anything, the maestro would welcome defeat, if only to find an equal, a rightful nemesis, at long, long last an adversary worthy of their dark designs. If only. Yet still there is more. Incinerators, torture chambers, and subterranean tombs, grinding factories and cratered catacombs, blackened voids and ruthless bloody monolith. This isn't a wasteland, no! It's an empire of brutal expression. All is yours to build, all is yours to conquer.
Okay, so there's the trailer. Hopefully that explains the premise to you a little bit more clearly. I've heard it compared to games like Rust or Minecraft for the building aspect, Clash of Clans for trying to make your base unraidable, these kind of games. Obviously, you can see that the genetic material is of most importance and you're trying to protect it. Aren't we all trying to protect our genetic material at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? So this game's coming out on April the 4th. And around that time, we don't know exactly when, there's going to be that crossover event in Dead by Daylight where you're going to be able to earn some cosmetics in-game for your original survivors, at the very least, related to Meet Your Maker. And there is the Gen Mat thing to make it a little more clear to you what we have been trying to get with these little different colored vials of energy in Dead by Daylight that are unlocking those charms right now. That's what this is based on. That's the premise of the whole thing. And so you may be wondering what the price is of the game. There's a regular edition and a deluxe edition. My price is in Canadian dollars, but it looks like the price is $30 US for Meet Your Maker. There is a deluxe edition that is like $5 or $6 more. I believe it's $40 Canadian for me. And then here's the different prices by region here. So $30 in the US, 25 pounds in the UK, 30 euro, etc., etc. So that's my price there, is $40 Canadian. The deluxe edition is $10 more, but right now you can get a 10% off on Steam for deluxe edition. So I think it's $44.99 Canadian for me for deluxe. So probably deluxe in the US is like 35, something like that. Anyway, I'll leave it up to you if you want to buy this. It looks like the PlayStation people have the best deal with the with it being out on day one for PlayStation Plus. I guess they get to keep it. I don't know how that works. I'm not a PlayStation person, so maybe someone out there understands it better than me, but I know at one point you could get Dead by Daylight free if for PlayStation Plus, so perhaps this is along the same lines. And I think it's a good idea for the player base. Dead by Daylight's looking for that next hit, and obviously player base is important, so if they're going to have a player base built in on PlayStation Plus for it to catch on. I've heard rave reviews about it. They had a few betas. I never participated in any of the beta tests for this, but with each subsequent beta, there were more and more people playing it, and everybody just thought it was great. From what I understand, the general feeling was that it was a lot of fun. I'm not sure that it's the kind of game for me with the building aspect, but you know, everybody likes different things. If everybody liked the same thing, we wouldn't need menus and restaurants. And you can see here these little building blocks. This looks to be the theme of the shirts that we're going to see in Dead by Daylight for the crossover event, because a lot of the shirts have these little building blocks here. Let me show you on screen those cosmetics that we're supposed to be getting in Dead by Daylight whenever this event does start. Probably going to be around this launch date. Either I would say it might be before or at the same time as the launch date. I don't know. It would seem strange to me if they would do it on the launch day to Meet Your Maker. It seems like it would make more sense leading up to it, but we'll wait and see, because you would want your player base to play Meet Your Maker and not play Dead by Daylight to unlock cosmetics, right? You'd want them to convert over to Meet Your Maker, assuming you're drawing from the same pool. But it is a very different game, so maybe they don't feel like it is a direct competitor with their other game. So we'll see what happens, but that's all I have for you today. I wanted to let you know about these exclusive cosmetics. Hopefully in the future, the game can come to Switch and Epic as well, so that those people will also be able to take part in owning both games on the same platform and unlocking these exclusives. But this is what's coming on April the 4th. If you own Meet Your Maker on a platform and Dead by Daylight, the same platform, this stuff will unlock for you for free. Anyway, that's what I want to let you know about today. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate the time you spend here with me on my channel. Don't forget to take care of each other in and out of the fog, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. It's a Gen Rush life for us. It's a Gen Rush life for us. Set a hiding, we do gens. Set a randoms, we got friends. It's a Gen Rush life.